Hey, the average Joe here. Hey, today we're going to look at troubleshooting a hydronic project. So this project was sent to me, and you can see once I hit calculate, nothing really turns the color blue on piping, right? We like to have color in piping. Pipings are black and pipings are dashed. So when that happens, there's a few issues. Uh, you cannot uh, end a piping just with a valve and no piping on the end. So on those cases, you can come in. I'm going to highlight all these at the same time. That one, this one, right there, yeah, right there, and then this one right here. And then there's a couple other small ones over here. And all these, uh, the software doesn't know what's going on if you just take a piece of pipe out and stop it. So that I just need to be sure I pick that as well. It brings up all those pipes, and then I go in under the pipe flow direction, and I'm going to set that to none, so no flow is going in there. It should turn green here. Okay, you see those end ones turn green, and that all of a sudden just started to light up the drawing. Now there's a few other things here. This one right here, that's a bypass line. So we'll click on that. The same idea. Go to the piping direction and make it none. That one really didn't matter on the flow. Sometimes they don't, but and then there's another one right there that no, that looks like that one's okay. Now, if the flows don't add up, I always like to come in here and hit the connection annotations and just show flow on the project. You've got so much going out, so much coming back. That's good. Many times to get a project to calculate, if it's not calculated, people set too many conditions at either the imposed load or at the cooling tower or at the chiller. So typically the imposed load, I set the delta T for just a typical system. And then at the condenser, I'm going to hit shift again, you want to go in on the condenser, and that should be typically the delta T on that. Okay, we'll do the same thing with this one. One at a time there. And then the evaporator, I'm going to highlight that one, hit shift and do the two at the same time. On the evaporator, typically the leaving temperature, okay, on the evaporator. And then on the tower up here, once again, it's typically the leaving temperature. On a normal system with those conditions set at the major components, and then some of the piping set to none, you'll see now all the project calculates. There's blue in the piping, and I can come to the chiller, look at my load summary, see what all these are. You can always go to a pump and look at what the pressure drop is for that pump out in the system, and then look at the head loss summary on that as well. Are kind of things I do when I'm troubleshooting projects. Just the major things, minor things, and then piping, if you put some pipe length in there. So I hope this has helped in troubleshooting your hydronic projects. And let me know if we can get you this project or file or help you in any other ways. I appreciate it. Thanks for watching.